Hey, what's up? It's DJ. Welcome back to Elmcreek, episode number 13 here at Farming Simulator 22. Today we're going to be moving forward in time. We've spent the last 2 or 3 episodes on the same day. It's getting a little boring. So we're going to move forward and prepare for harvest. I've also tweaked the seasons calendar a little bit as well, because of course I did. If you like videos like this or just want to see more FS22 in general, make sure you're subscribed so that you don't miss daily Farming Simulator videos here on the channel. All that out of the way, hey, let's jump right in. So welcome to April yet again, and this is going to be the last time that you see April year number 1, because we are going to be moving forward in time. It's super cloudy, and I'm not down with that. So we're going to move forward and try and get a little bit closer into summer. One thing that I've done, as you can see, my crop calendar is a little bit different than most people's. What I've done is I've tried, or attempted at least, to take the US Midwest Geo from Farm Sim 19 and put it into Farm Sim 22. Now, you can't just drop it in. This just doesn't work. So what I've done is I've had to enter in manually every single value. So everything for March and April and May for every single crop. There's a few things that I just copy and pasted because it was a little bit easier. I'll never do it like sugarcane. No one would put sugarcane in a US Midwest Geo. I was like, you know what? I'm going to do the opposite. We can do this all year round. Plus grapes and olives, I left them alone because they're pretty good the way they are. And they're brand new. I'm going to wait and see what modders do with that. But everything else is pretty close to that Geo, which means that our crops, the ones that we've got in our blue lineups right here, are actually pretty good. We're doing kind of okay right now. And especially here, because some of these crops that we've got are going to be ready here in just a few days. But one thing that's also going to be ready in just a few days is our clothing. We've got clothes to sell, and I've got something new over here. So we're going to give it a try. See you guys in May. And welcome. Currently, it is set to rain here in a little while, but we're going to be done doing everything that we need to do before it rains. So that's going to be totally fine with me. Let's pull in here. I have gotten a hold of a modified version of the Bachmann trailer that should auto load, but I gotta be honest with you, I don't know how to do this. I think I just pull straight up to this and it goes boop, boop, boop. Turns out that's not it at all. Unfold, that's not it. Oh, yeah, there we go. Auto load Euro pallet, maybe? Am I doing this wrong? Bueller? All right, so maybe it doesn't auto-load this particular set of pallets. Well, that was just a rip all the way around, wasn't it? Now we got to figure out where we're going to take this. May is the month for selling clothes. I don't know why. It just is what it is. So we're going to go through here. Let's find ourselves some clothes. There we go. We found them. And we're heading to the grocery mart. We'll go ahead and show the price fluctuations. And as you can see, in May is the time for it. $14,419 per 1,000 liters. So that's going to be like 45 grand for these 3 pallets right here. Well, that can't be right. That seems too much. You know, I could be wrong. I don't know if we're going to get that much money for this. That seems, I don't know. Seeing 14 grand for a crop just seems a little bit high. I hope we get it though. I really do, because I've uncheated all the money that we had. Okay, I take it back. 43 grand for clothes. Are clothes OP? Sounds weird to say out loud. Okay, all right. So clothing is sold. Now we need to go around and double check some other stuff as well. So we've got all of our oils that we need to check. We need to check our bread, stuff like that. Plus, we need to check on our big grass field that we've done. Hopefully it's growing. I don't know. I've never planted grass before. We'll find out from the way it looks. Oh, it is growing. Check that out. That's pretty sweet. All right, so we've got a couple here. Will this pick them up? Not likely. We'll find out. Yeah, nothing for us there. Ooh, piece of candy. Oh, I can't pick it up. That's right. So one of the issues about doing the seasons the way that I've done it, I had to pull the map and make it separate. And because I did that, all of the collectibles and things like that is basically non-existent now. So, rip collectibles. All right, grass is growing, looking good. I'm happy with this. It is, well, it says ready to harvest. Obviously, it is not ready to harvest. One easy way you could do this is go in here, go up to your crop types, then find your grass, go ahead and select that, and you can see we've got grass right here. Then we want to check on growth. It says ready to harvest. I don't know if I believe that or not. That grass is super low. I do have a mod installed called grass mowing, which allows me to mow at any stage, but yeah, I don't think that's ready yet. So we're just gonna leave that be. And we got a couple pallets here as well. These can these can go with me. We'll go ahead and hop over here. I got my super strength enabled, so we go ahead and take these over to the main farm. The bread, probably should have picked that up as well, but you know what? Bread will have to wait. The bread will have to wait. You know, I'm seeing a lot of people talking about their productions and storing stuff under the main barn here at the house, which, by the way, is a great place to put this stuff. But I think it's awesome seeing some of the things that people have posted. I've seen pictures on sites and things like that. And like the whole under here is just like stacked full of like eggs, or maybe it's oil or bread, something. It's absolutely ridiculous. So if you guys have any cool pictures like that or anything, share those over on my Discord channel. I would love to see what you guys have done with this area right here. Oh yeah, and you can pick pallets up. You can also fly with them. I proved that in a live stream a few weeks ago. That was fun. And the last checkup today is going to be on honey. Yeah! And I have invested in a new mod right here, which basically allows me to spawn 4 honey pallets instead of just the standard 1, because 1 is super annoying. It's only 120 liters. You got to refill that thing all the time. Doing it this way, this makes it super, super easy. Again, unfortunately, this is a third-party mod, just like quite a few of these are. I'm trying not to use, like, mega crazy third-party. I'm trying to save the crazy stuff for my stuff. Yeah! All this stuff around here, we're looking good. I can't remember. Did I plant wheat in all of these? I probably did. No, that's canola. So canola's in all of those. We've got oats here. We've got wheat in 51, wheat in 39. We've also got soybeans here. Now, I do have 4 more fields down here, some real small ones. Right now, I'm not going to mess with those. We'll figure that out down the road. Maybe I'll plant something after the first harvest, because we've got harvest tomorrow in game. That's pretty cool. Honey delivery to the cereal factory. Over here, I'm trying to make cereal. We've only got one more thing that we've got to put in here, and it's oats. There we go. Double check it. You can see everything down there at the bottom right hand corner. So we're missing cereal, obviously. We've got honey, which is great. We got raisins, which is good, and corn, which is good. But there's one other thing that we need, and that is oats. We've got zero oats. I could buy them. Let's be fair. I did that with grapes. But we're so close. We're so close. All right, there's one more thing that we need to do today in game, and that's going to be fertilize part of our cornfield. If you guys remember the last episode, we made this absolutely massive cornfield, and it's looking good. However, there's a couple parts of it that you can see where I drove through. I cheated. You know what? I'll just do it again here. Cut the corner. We need to go fertilize the rest of that so that every single field that we've got is 100% fertilized. The only problem is I don't have a tractor with care wheels on it. So we're going to have to fix that up. For me, the most obvious choice here, I think, is going to be the T6 that we just picked up. So we need to get it's already got a front weight. Oh, that makes things nice and easy. I've got the mobile workshop. So let's go in here, let's customize, and we want to double check. I don't think BKT is going to give us the tires that we want. Let's try Michelin tires. Do we get Narrows in there? No, we don't. Let's see. We got a twin Narrow in the back, but not exactly what I'm looking for. I think this is going to have to be what we go with right here. This is, well, works fine for me. So there's that. Jump in, grab our weight, and now we need to get our fertilizer. One thing I have done, I've sold off a few pieces of equipment just because we were modifying things, getting new things, and we didn't really need all of the stuff that we had anymore. I know I'm one to talk with, like, I think I've got 15 tractors, 14 tractors, something like that. It's ridiculous. And I got some extra combine. You know what? Just don't worry about how many stuffs I got. My stuffs is fine. So many tractors. They're everywhere. And corn is everywhere. Oh boy, that's a lot. Let's figure out where we need to fertilize. I know we've got some little spots in between. So here we are. Here's our cornfield. It is growing, which is great. And it looks like right here in between this area Yeah, you can see it right there. We've got some fertilizing, just a little bit of a line, and then we basically got the entirety of 32 and 34. So that's going to be very interesting. I'm going to go ahead and hit that. I'm sure you guys know how to fertilize fields at this point, so we'll do that off screen. I may have accidentally forgot to copy over my i3D file, so that's fun. Trees in the field. Oh boy. And now the fertilizer is complete. Yeah, I realized I did not change over my i3D. And that is a problem because that not only means we've got trees there, that means we've got a tree right here too. Oh boy. Well, I guess we're going to chop up some more ground to get rid of some trees. Or we might be able to get rid of the trees in a different way. We will see. Hey, how's about we see into the next day? So we're in May right now. We need to move forward. Tomorrow in June, we've got harvesting, different harvesting. So we've got canola, we've got oats, wheat, plus we're going to check our grass field, make sure it's good, and the productions. And I can't breathe. Yeah, I'm so excited. Let's move forward. Well, good morning and welcome to June where DJ can breathe. Got a little G Fuel stuck in my throat. So unfortunately, there's nothing ready to go with one exception. The grass. The grass is ready. Well, it's kind of ready. I think it's probably got another stage or two. However, I've got grass set up, so I mow on June, and then again in September, and then again at the beginning of December, because I can do that, because I've got it set up for that. So, yeah, that's what I want to do. You want to do this? Let's get a little grass mowing done. Yeah. So there's a couple different ways that I can get about this field. Let's take a look at it real quick to kind of get a game plan. So realistically, this is the longest side of the whole field. However, it goes right here. So I think what I'm going to do is treat it as if it were kind of two fields, just like we did whenever it was two fields, 56 and 57. So I'm just going to run a headland all the way around, the way just like that. I'm going to do that twice. And then I'm going to come back through and I'm going to hire the worker going this way. And then we'll hire another worker going this way. And I think that's going to be the easiest thing to do at the end of the day. I'm also going to, as soon as I hire a worker, we're going to turn right around and we're going to grab our round baler. We're going to get some action happening. So let's see if I can do this without causing any trouble. The first thing, working mode. There we go. Yeah, that's something really neat. So you go left swath, right swath, both of them, neither of them. I love that. Plus, with the front, you really don't have to worry about anything because it's only the back that changes. So let's drop it down, bring them forward, turn it on. Take the back, drop it down, and we'll turn it on when we get close-ish. And there we go. Rocking and rolling, doing good. All right, so we got some mowing to do. This is going to take a little bit of time. It's not going to be too bad, but it's going to take a little while. I'm very, very happy with the amount of grass that we've got on here. As I mentioned earlier, I was a little bit worried, I guess is the right word to use, with the fact that I wasn't going to have a full growth stage of grass here. But it looks like, well, my worries were not to be worried about. So there you go. I want to get this as straight and marked off as I can. So it's going to take me a little while to kind of get all this done. So you know what? Let's run around, and I'm going to hit my first couple headlands. And they're off! And, well, we got a bit of a problem already. Because it's going to miss this everywhere. This worker has proved himself to be extremely incompetent when it comes to hitting the first little bit. So the entire field is going to look like that. I don't know if I'm happy about that or not, but it would be really cool if it didn't do that. Yeah, let's just do this and get it over with. So we've got the Viking round bell. I've been playing around with this a little bit off screen, but we've got, well, as you can see how quickly I'm moving, well, this is going to take a little while. The good thing about this is it allows you to keep moving without stopping. So I could do everything without stopping, and I just go, right? Well, that's all fine and dandy. but I'm going 4 miles an hour. And doing this entire field at 4 miles an hour isn't going to be that fun. Now, I could do this with a standard round baler and go 12 miles an hour. And then with that 12 miles an hour, I could have to stop every little while and do that. And, well, that's going to be pretty sucky, too. I don't know if I want to deal with that either. So it comes down to, well, how much do you really want to drive back and forth at 4 miles an hour? And the larger your swath, the slower this bad boy is going to go. If you've got less straw or less grass or whatever you're baling up, by the way, you can do straw with this. It just won't wrap it. It'll drop it, which is nice. Same thing with hay as well. You can only wrap grass bales. I think that was a Seasons Farm Sim 17 and 19 kind of thing where you could wrap hay bales. I always did, but that was just me. I was a little weird. We're making good bales. We're going to make a lot of bales off of this field. So, yeah, I'll see you guys in about 4 or 5 years making bales. Yee! All right, I just got this wonderful idea. So, if I put a front mower on the front of this tractor, right? And then had this baler on the back, I could go a little bit faster, maybe. But I wouldn't have to deal with doing all this myself. And it would make the round bales and mow all at the same time. Now, as we've seen, the mower themselves could do a pretty good job. So I think what I'm going to wait and do and see is for this end of the field to be squared off. And then I'm going to maybe get 2 of these guys and run them on the other end of the field and see if we can have them mow and bale and wrap all in one. Of course, we can't use a full width mower. Oh, this is a bit of an issue here. So this likes to wrap the bales and drop them at the end, right where I'm going to have to be running eventually. As you can see, I am making pretty good bales, but it just takes forever, especially at 4 miles an hour. I like to go fast, but this would not matter. This baler's going the perfect speed. So I think I'm going to let that guy run like 2, maybe 3 more runs, and then those will be for me to run. And then I'll just hire 2 more guys. It's a great idea. Why didn't I think about this sooner? This would have made this field a lot easier. All right, let's do this. Let's make this happen and see, will this work? I'm not sure. So we got our rear mowers right here. I'm just going to drop them off here at the store. This will make things a little bit easier. And I have called in a little bit of help from what has become, I think, my favorite tractor so far, at least for this series. And that's going to be our Finn over here. It should have plenty of power. It's got about as much, well, it's got about 100 less than this one. Let's get a mower. So let's go down into mowers. There we go. And we're going to get this Geberneland right here. Or the Viking, rather. Let's go ahead and lease that. And then we need to get a couple balers. So, where's balers at? Aha, here we go. Should be down here right at the end. Yep, there it is. We need to put some BKTs on there. It is the Viking, and we are running Baby Blue. So we're going to lease 2 of those. And I think this is all we need to do. I'm really, well, back and forth about this. One of the things about balers is as long as you hire the worker, they should just remain in whatever state they're in. Should. Should. And we'll start them down the middle as well. Hopefully this will make things a little bit easier for me. Let's see. Take a look. This looks middle-ish enough. So we need to take the baler. Let's go ahead and turn that. Unfold. Drop it down. Turn it on, and then hire a worker. This should work. And this works. This works really, really well. Check that out. It's doing it. It's making bells. All right, let's see if we can get this bad boy hooked up and get going real quick so I can figure out which side he's going to go on, because I'm going to hire this as a worker on the other side. And I'm going to go ahead and start unfolding and doing all kinds of stuff right now. Hopefully this will help you guys out as well at home, because I know a lot of people want to make bales and they want workers to make the bales. Thing is, well, the workers don't always do a good job making bales. Ever. They never do a good job. So let's see if he's gonna do it. Especially with 3 meters, it's gonna be a little bit difficult. Did he just pop one out? Yeah, that's what I'm talking about right there. This This will be the deciding factor right here. So the worker's going to get to the end. He's going to open up. Will the worker hit the rest? There we go. The worker did a good job. He's not going to pick up the mower, so it is going to pick up whatever's on the end here. So our end rows. Uh-huh. Looking good. Don't mess this up, senor idiot. All right. Okay. That's working. Perfect. Okay. Let's do this some more. Let's turn on the baler. Go ahead and drop down, lower the mower, and hire worker. So, hypothetically, this should work. And we should get bells from both of these guys. I really hope this works, because that would make things very, very easy. Well, turns out this is what happens when you let workers unload bells on the end, which is exactly where they have been loving to put them. At least for today, that's going to be it, because I need to revamp my strategy. Hope you enjoyed the video. If you did, drop a like on it, get subscribed if you're new, enjoy the DjGoHam fam. Make sure you turn your notification bells on as well so that you never miss daily farming simulator videos here on the channel. If you've got any ideas on how to do things automatically or where you don't have to do it, like we're doing right here with workers and bales, hey, pop those ideas down in the comment section. All being said, hope you have a great day. We'll see you later. Peace.